Good morning guys, and welcome to Life of Pi, coming at you from Panama. Today is going to be a journey up to the Panama Canal. We're going to try and be cheeky and go there for free. Normally you have to pay $15 to go to the Miraflores Visitor Centre. There's another set of locks just past that, which supposedly you can go and see the canal for free. So we're going to try and do that. If that fails, we're going to go to the actual Miraflores Centre. So this is going to be a journey from Casa Reca, where there are loads of horns honking, all the way up to the Panama Canal. So let's get going. So we came down to Albrook bus terminal, which is where you get the bus up to Miraflores Visitor Centre, and hopefully we could get the bus on from there. But we left it too late, and the boats only come in at certain times during the day, so we are going up a hill, which sounds a bit mental, but there is a hill that myself and my buddy Jack, who's just in front of me, are going up. And that is a hill you climb to get decent views over the city. So we're going to go and climb that hill, then we're going to go back to the bus terminal and get the bus, and I'll tell you more about how to get the bus because it is really confusing. Let's go and see what these views are like first. So after crossing these three main roads, which are incredibly busy, we found ourselves what looks like a path going up the hill. So let's see if we can make it up the top. So after a 45-minute walk up the hill, these are the views you get. On a clearer day, this would be absolutely epic. That is the old town you're looking at right now. And then over there, you can just make out the skyscrapers, is the new city. And here's the view from the other side. Straight over the new city. It's pretty cool. So after our mountain trek, we're back at Albrook Mall, which is the main shopping mall in Panama City. It's where all the buses leave from. We're going to get the bus to Ciudad del Sabar, which is where the locks are for the Panama Canal. So you come here, get the bus, it's 25 cents on the bus to get up to the Panama Canal, and then we can go and see the canal. Our view from the top of that hill is really quite spectacular. The views over the canal are really cool, which I can show you now, and everything else as well. So it's a really nice little walk, and if you've got the time, head up there. But now on to get the right bus up to the Panama Canal. Let's go and check that out for proper this time. Guys, so there is your first shot of the Miraflores Locks Panama Canal. There's the locks themselves, they open and close, and it drops down into the canal there. So let's see if we can see some ships going in. Guys, so directly behind me is the Miraflores Locks, and we've just managed to get in for free. All you have to do is get a ticket for the restaurant and then not even go to the restaurant. And that doesn't give you access to the museum or the cinema or anything like that, but you get to come and sit and watch the boats come in, which is what we're mainly here to do, completely free. So we have managed to get into Panama Canal for free, and we're now going to sit around, watch the boats come past. Unfortunately it's raining, hence why I have you so close to my face, but there are the locks directly behind me, and the boats are going to come in from that way and go that way, and I'm going to get as much of it on film as possible. I'll show you around whatever we can see, as we haven't bought tickets and we are in here for free. So let's see if this cheat actually worked out properly. So yeah, as it turns out, if you buy tickets for the restaurant, which are free, so you just get the Boletos Restaurante, and then you can get into all the viewing platforms for free. You just can't get to the exhibitions. So we're up at the top on the 4th floor viewing platform. There's the Panama Canal. We can watch everything for free. Awesome. You can see how popular the canal is. Look at all of these people on the 4th floor viewing deck. So what you can see in the middle of your screen is a ship coming straight towards us. This guy has 106-foot width, and this guy over here, who is going on the upper side of the canal, has 160-foot width, which is 47 meters, and that is a massive tanker of liquid natural gas. We've got to wait about 20 minutes for the boat in the center of your picture to come up to the canal. So the first gate is just opening for this Panamax shipping container, which is 106 feet wide, and the canal itself here is 110 feet wide. So it's got 2 foot of clearance either side of it, and it is just entering through the first gate, and then it will be in the canal itself. So the ship's coming really slowly from the Miraflores Lake, which is just behind where the ship's coming in. Now that is 54 feet above sea level. So they come into this lock, which drops them the required amount to get to sea level, which is down that way. And then they go out of the lock the other direction. So we're going to see the water in this lock drop 27 feet, and the water in this lock go up 27 feet, and then they'll meet somewhere in the middle. So now you can see that the water is slowly filling up that canal and is slowly draining out of that part of the canal. And eventually they're going to meet dead in the middle so that the ship can go out. And it's actually filling up relatively quickly. It seems to be filling up quicker than it is draining. You can see the level of the water there, and you can just about see that it's going down very, very slowly. So now that the two levels are exactly the same on either side of the canal, they'll open the gates, the ship will pass through, and then the exact same process will repeat as it moves out towards the Pacific Ocean, which is out in that direction. The ship is now pushing itself through the canal, and the locomotives that are attached to it, nicknamed mules, which are run by electricity, they just hold it steady rather than actually pulling it at all. The ship pushes itself under its own power and is now coming through the first set of gates and then through the second set of backup safety gates, and then it will be in the second part of the lock, which will then drop another 27 meters and will release it to sea level. And this is the massive container ship that is passing about 30 foot away from us. Just to give you an idea of how big this ship is, it's going to take about 4 seconds just to pan straight across it. It's got to be over 150 meters in length, and it's filled with hundreds of containers. There's roughly 300 containers on this ship, maybe even more than that. You can see the huge volume of containers as this ship is going through, and it's passing right in front of us. So now that it has passed through the set of locks, it's going to come to a standstill, and then this water level is going to drop 27 meters to sea level, and out it goes to sea. So the gates now close, and this side of the lock will return to the level of the lake, 54 meters above sea level. This side will drop to sea level, 0 meters, and then this merry ship that's just passed through the locks will be on its way. In the meantime, coming in from the other direction is a cruise liner, a Holland of America cruise liner that you can see coming in through to the other side of the dock. We're not going to hang around for that, but you can obviously hang around and see as many ships come through as you like up until the visitor centre closes at 6 o'clock. So we just finished up at the Panama Canal, which was super interesting to see, and we managed to do it all for free. So if you follow the steps that I took, which is taking the bus to the shopping mall, then take the bus from the shopping mall at section D within the bus station to Miraflores, which is where Panama Canal is, and then get a ticket for the restaurant, so a Boletos Restaurante, from the ticket booth in when you get into the Panama Canal area, then you can go in and go to all the viewing platforms completely free. The only thing you can't do is go into the museum, which isn't that much of a big deal. We're now back down by the highway trying to get a chicken bus, which is like a local bus, back to the Albrook shopping mall. So let's see how this pans out. So we're getting the metro back to the hostel, 35 cents to ride the metro, but you do need a metro card, and it's rush hour, so it is jam-packed full of people. So just made it back to the hostel. Pretty alright journey back actually. We managed to get the metro, and then once off the metro, walked back here, which is pretty simple. That's going to be it for today, guys. Hope you enjoyed your free guide to getting into Panama Canal, and tomorrow, don't know what we're going to be doing. It's going to be a surprise, so stay along for the ride. And until tomorrow, guys, hit the thumbs up button. Remember to hit subscribe if you haven't already. Keep following the adventure. Until then, peace out.